Hi, this is Crystal, and I'm here with Texas Two-Step Tuesday, hosted by Susan, and I totally love it. The prompt is ledger and lace with a focus on texture. So to introduce some texture into my header page for this section of things to do in and around Texas, I added some synthetic leather trim and some miniature rope trim behind the letters of my title for the section. And then I used a different type of paper for each one of the letters of the title. At the bottom of the page, since at the bottom of every gorge there is a river, in this case the Rio Grande, I used a variety of blue trims to represent the water. So this area of Texas is in the very far west part of the state. If you're looking at a map, this is where it is located. And this part of the state is very dry. It is part of the Chihuahua Desert. And the bulk of the population is in El Paso, which is a beautiful town, but the rest of the area is pretty sparsely populated. It does include Fort Davis, McDonald Observatory, Alpine, and Marfa. And Marfa is quite an artist's enclave, which has several important modern art installations. So if you are in this part of the world, you should definitely stop by Marfa. A number of films have also been made in the area, so if you have seen Giant, or No Country for Old Men, or Boyhood, then you have seen Marfa or Alpine on the silver screen. This part of the state is west of the Pecos, so when you hear about someone talking about law west of the Pecos, this is what they're talking about, this in New Mexico. So even though the rest of Texas is pretty flat, this part of the state has 3 different mountain ranges, and that's what makes it particularly beautiful for visitors. Of course, Big Bend really appeals to people who enjoy the outdoors, lots of hiking and birding. I am not a hiking kind of person, but I can certainly appreciate the austere, serene beauty of far west Texas. So as I got ready to put this page into my binder of things to do in Texas and the surrounding states, I realized that I was never going to find it again if I didn't have a tab on the page. So I quickly put together a tab so that I would be able to find this section of the book. So I want to thank Susan for hosting this open collaboration. I have linked her channel below if you would like the details. And I've enjoyed seeing everyone's creations. Thanks for joining me today.